I'm going to do a Figma course because understanding GitHub bit and writing in markdown bits. I've got the UX side down, but with the tech writer side, I could definitely upskill there. Good morning. Rise and no shine in the dark 4 a.m. Yes, my day starts at 4 a.m. because I obviously hate myself. Joking. No, it's actually the opposite. Welcome to Tech Writer Diaries. I'm Tasita, a technical writer. Should I be reducing myself to my job title? Probably not, but we can get into the rest of me later. So here's the agenda for today. 4:45 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. At the gym today is quads. 6:45 to 7:45, walk the baby and breathe in that green shit. No, not that green shit. Naughty, naughty. The foliage of the park. 8 a.m, shower, get dressed and ready for the day. 8:30, work on my novel for a bit. 9 to 5, do all of the exciting shit I do in my 9 to 5 as a tech writer. Today, we will be covering in-app copy, FAQ requests, and chatting about the courses I'm doing and will be doing. There we go. Good morning. It is 6:50, so I'm running 5 minutes late. You can probably hear her. She's crying, moaning to go out because I've just put on the jacket. But yeah, really great gym session. We did quads today, a little bit of glutes. It's Monday. That is the routine for Monday. Gym is done. Gonna go for walkies now. Come back, have a shower, get ready, and then do some writing in the morning, and then do my 9 to 5. You think I'll probably, you know what? I'm in a rush. I am in a rush. Here we go. This way, baby. I am so tired. I had a week off of the gym because, not just the gym, just my entire 4 a.m. routine. Because it was Imran's birthday, so we took time off, and on annual leave, I don't go to the gym. I just rest, relax, family time, all of that fun stuff. And today was my first day back, and I am exhausted. It doesn't help that I only got 3 hours sleep. That wasn't intentional. I just couldn't sleep. If I'm not caffeinated today, all day, I just don't think I'm going to function properly. But good writing session this morning. Oh, it just makes me feel so good when the words just flow and the story flows, and it's like you're connecting dots you don't even see. You're just going bump, 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 bump. It's excellent. I say this now. When I read it back, I might be like, what the fuck? No, absolutely not. But we'll see what happens. You know, I've never really been a write a to-do list in a physical notebook planner type of person, but I got this adorable notebook. Can you call it a notebook when it's like A4? This is, oh my god, it's heavy. Okay, just 1 second. How cute is this? I got this adorable notebook that I adorned with equally adorable stickers. The vibe is emo girly with the girly part being hyped up like 90%. I love this pink. This is the thing about me. I either like black or I like pink. It's either just super dark, nothingness, my heart is in the depths of hell, or I'm in like Fruit Loop land, it rains, sherbet, and like sparkles just follow every step I take. So it's just a cute little combination of that. I actually got the notebook for my study sessions because I am now finishing this tech writer course. So my mic died. Fantastic. Love that for me. I have been yapping and what I need to do is write my to-do list. So let's do that. So today's a little different. As you saw, my to-do list looks a bit short. There's only 3 items on it, but that's because one of them is to finish my tech writer course. But I've been doing this tech writer course because I want to develop the technical side of my role. I've got the UX side down, but with the tech writer side, I could definitely upskill there. Part of my day will be working, just normal tasks, and then the other part of my day will be independent study. So I enrolled in a course on Udemy, Intro to Tech Writing. There was a lot of conceptual, this is what a tech writer does stuff, which was nice, but not for me, because I've been in the role for a year. Now the juicy bits, which I just lapped up, understanding GitHub bits, and writing in markdown bits, which is what a lot of people use. Wait, let me define what this is, because I'm saying a lot of words and they might not mean anything to a lot of people. So GitHub is basically a code hosting platform, a place where developers store, share, and collaborate on code. And then you have tech writers like me who post the documentation that explains how to use that code. Now, Markdown is a markup language. Yes, I know. What the fuck did she just say? But stay with me. Please stay with me. So, a markup language is just a way of adding instructions to text so your computer knows how to display the text. So if you want to make something bold, if you want to change the heading size, if you want to create a table, add hyperlinks, images, I know it's not text, but it kind of falls under the same thing. Okay, let me try to contextualize this. We need a comparison. Okay, so if you had a MySpace profile back in the uncensored, chaotic days of the naughties internet, you might remember using HTML to change your MySpace profile like 1,001 times a week. I know I did. I was insatiable. So HTML, the bits of text that you would copy and paste into that box and then save it, and it would change the layout of your MySpace profile. That's a markup language. Like the way Markdown is a markup language. But HTML allows for more customization, whereas Markdown is super basic, like make this heading bold, please. One teeny tiny caveat that makes HTML have the appearance that is super customizable in comparison to Markdown. It works with something called CSS, which is a style sheet language, and that's what makes the fancy stuff happen, like pink flashing headers. Just gives you a teeny tiny taste of what I'm talking about. And once I finish this tech writer course, I'm going to do a Figma course because I need to be able to do more than the basics of just adding text and comments and sticky notes and just about moving boxes, because everything in Figma has like 101 rules, and I'm always scared that if I touch something I'm just going to break everything. Like, you know when you move a picture on a Google Doc and it creates like 10 new pages and the picture moves a fucking Saturn? Yeah, I'm trying to avoid doing that. And then the API documentation creation course. Figma is currently ranking higher in priority right now. This is all being funded by my company, obviously. At my workplace, you get a learning budget, and I have used precisely 11.87%. So I need to use the remaining 88.13%, quick maths, before the year ends. So I'm like Cinderella, if she worked in tech and had a learning budget, minus the chopping off toes shit. Okay, I need to get on with the rest of my course. I've not been great at lunch over the past 6 weeks. And by not great, I mean lunch has either been a microwave burrito, the high protein label on the box always made me feel better, or a packet of crisps, or coffee. You know when you're working on something and you just don't want to stop, you want to finish it? Yeah, that kept happening. But I'm back to making nutritious lunches, stepping away from my laptop, muting Slack, and resisting the urge to check Slack on my phone. Today's yummy and nutritious lunch was eggs, veggies, chicken pieces, and a slice of sourdough, dressed in sriracha mayo obviously, and I watched Critical, Between Life and Death. It's a new documentary show on Netflix about 4 major trauma wards in London. Doctors obviously deserve all of our respect, but watching these specialists at the top of their game perform to the best of their abilities in critical situations was fascinating and heartbreaking. So you might know that I work 100% from home. The company is 100% remote, and I love it that way, especially as an antisocial, introverted, hermit type character, minus the religious connotations. But there are some days where, out of the 8 hours, I literally only spend 20 minutes talking to people. And I recently moved from London to Sheffield a couple months ago, and 2 years ago I got sober. So I've done a few things that are quite alienating, isolating. When I got sober, a lot of people I considered friends or acquaintances dropped me. I was more of a drinking buddy, an acquaintance, just not someone you'd want in your life if they were sober, only drinking with you. It happens. I kind of was prepared for that, so I've just been feeling a bit more isolated recently. And one of the things I said when I moved to Sheffield was I would make an effort to socialise with people, meet new people, try new things, and I have been making an effort to do that. Some people have reached out to me, I've spoken to them, tried to meet up with them. You know when you just don't click with someone, you don't click, and there's no point investing time and energy into connections that aren't actually connections. So I joined a book club, an IRL book club, where I have to leave my house, get on a train, and go to a venue and talk about this book that we've read. It starts next month, and I am excited because I do love reading. I mean, this book though, it's not a book that I would have ever picked up. It's called The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrian Young, and I think it's like a mystery, fantasy, fiction type thing, which is just not something I would ever reach for. Like some of my favourite novels that I've read in the last year are Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, In Case of Emergency by Paul Nobel, Queenie by Candice Carty-Williams, and this one is actually an autobiography, but I love the way she tells her story and the way she writes. I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy of iCarly fame. That's my vibe. This fantasy mystery thing just wasn't really. But I've started reading it, and I wouldn't say I'm thoroughly enjoying it, but I'm intrigued, so I think that's good.